What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about NVIDIA's presentation, which has the internet ablaze. Everybody's screaming and crying. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so sick and tired of hearing people scream AI slop. Everything is now AI slop, bro. I've spoken to developers who are actually scared of mentioning the AI in their game because the audience is so brain dead. It's so brain rot because you have a bunch of, 18 to 20-year-olds screaming about AI. You don't even know the difference between AI and generative AI. Okay, I have seen posts where people have actually included CGI as AI.
Well, we're fucked.
That's how brain dead this new generation of gamers are, these new generation of artists are. Because it's always artists with, commissions in the bio that has this low IQ take of, AI and generative AI and companies. It's like, bro, before you start talking about the industry, get a job in the industry, fam. Before you start talking about art and, all the artwork of this artist versus that artist, bro, get paid in a professional setting. That's all I ask. I would argue that's all anyone asks. But no, you have these entitled little miscreants who are constantly screaming and crying about this and that, and AI slop is everywhere. Oh, this is AI slop, this is AI slop. It's gotten so bad where now actual artists are being accused of AI slop, bro. They are AI investigating every artist who posts on Twitter. And it's so delusional from a real world environment. It's so delusional. And you wonder why these people have, Ko-fi, links in their bio. It's because you're detached from reality.
Damn.
I digress, okay? I digress from that rant. Going into DLSS 5, right? What it showed, we saw, Resident Evil, we saw Assassin's Creed Shadows. I mean, they showed a lot in comparison. And what people don't understand, because they're always screaming and crying, oh, this is going to misrepresent the artist, the artist's ideas and how they envision. Listen, calm down. They haven't even read the page where NVIDIA talks about this. Artists are going to be able to fine tune as far as what happens, what you see, the saturation, the lighting details, when you turn on the DLSS 5, right? They're going to be able to determine how it looks. Do you not understand that? So this whole concept of, artist is misrepresenting the artist's view. No, it's not. It's literally the opposite. In some cases, this may actually enhance the experience for the player, as well as give a more genuine representation of what the artist wants the player to experience. It's very tantamount to someone with a low-end PC and someone with a high-end PC. Those experiences on PC are very different. The texture quality, the lighting quality, the asset quality, all of that is gonna, change your experience when you have the game. Okay, that's all this is. It's just enhancing what the artist wants the player to experience. That's really it. Now, in some cases, will it be worse? Sure. But that's entirely up to the artist. It's entirely up to the developer. So people screaming about this, it makes no sense. Oh, it's AI slop, AI. I'm like, bro, what we really need to talk about is human slop.
Oh.
Because that's what the industry has been facing for quite some time. AI has nothing to do with this. AI has been around for, centuries, bro. People think about AI in the same way, they think about generative AI. Once again, two different things. But what we really need to focus with is human slop. The human slop in Hollywood and the human slop in the video game industry. And I find it so interesting, like this schizophrenic response from people who are constantly, deriding, this is Highlander, right? Highlander, this is a Concord 2, this is Concord, but at the same time, want to scream, you're detracting from the artist's perspective, you're destroying the dev's vision for the game. And it's like, bruh, even if that was the case, is that really a bad thing?
The character's facial expressions and lip syncing, which are done procedurally by a program, are incredibly accurate. And just listening to the character speak and watching their facial expressions, wrinkled eyebrows and foreheads, squinting eyes, and different emotions show you something you would never expect in a Bethesda game. And the character models look really great under the correct lighting.
Damn.
if we're gonna be honest, a lot of these modern day AAA games, I saw somebody, there was this chick who was like, I'm a AAA developer. I'm like, okay, that's not something you want to put in your bio, to be honest with you. Right now in the state of games, that's not really something you want to brag about, being a AAA, okay? Because it's completely, the quality is completely, eroded. Gameplay, graphics, designs, the list goes on, okay? It's not a flex. But anyway, I don't know, I just find it a bit interesting. And anyone who is trying to say that it's not better looking, and I would say from the examples they've shown in 99% of the cases, I don't know what to tell you. You're blind, or either you're, a basement dweller. It just is what it is. So, because I saw Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I was like, yo, that looks insane. That looks insane. Like the trees, the rendering, the occlusion, all that. I was like, yo, this is wild, bro. I saw it even with, what's a game that's not really a game that completely tanked by a Starfield. They showed it with Starfield. I was like, yo, this looks crazy. And what people also don't understand is that what they're showing seems to be like the max setting for the output. Because they did that with, with Grace from Resident Evil, and people were like, oh my God, what happened to Grace? And these people are so irritating. There seems to be a way that you can control the scaling, right? Because I saw one where it was at 5, and I was like, okay, that actually looks good. That actually looks pretty solid without going extreme. So I'm like, yo, what are you complaining about if you can actually determine how much you want it to be improved? If you don't like it and you think it doesn't look like Grace, then scale it back, okay? And then also, it's in development. This isn't the final product. Okay, when I saw, I forgot what they were called, Digital Foundry, I believe, they were showing that they were running on two 5090s. Bro, obviously that's not gonna happen, right? Nobody got the two 5090s, much less one 5090 in this economy. So I'm like, all of this is in development. Instead of viewing it from such a pessimistic, AI brain dead take, which everybody slaps on, anything that they don't like. Oh, it's AI, the AI slop. It's borderline mental retardation, in my opinion. Instead of looking at it from such a negative perspective, you should look at it from a positive perspective. You should say, whoa, this is gonna take anyone who's actually in development, it's gonna take it to a whole nother level, bruh. A whole nother level. And that's why I'm saying, I'm seeing much of the criticism from people who aren't in the industry, or who have never worked in the industry, or who are commentators and have never worked in the industry. They've never created a game. They've never been behind a development team. They've never even talked to developers or people on the team, whether it's animators, texture artists, modelers. They don't know anything about that, but they're giving their opinion of this is AI slop.
He's out of line, but he's right.
And I'm so sick and tired of these people dictating the route of the industry. It's just as bad as like those goofies who want to make a woman ugly, or like, oh, we can't have too much cleavage or too much glutes here, we're gonna make them look like sticks, and we're gonna do this. And it's just like, bro, what's wrong with everybody? I remember the days back in Connecticut. Do you think we could have a Connecticut game today? Some of y'all don't even know about that game. But I remember games like that, fam. Like, what are we talking about here? The classic Lara Croft. Something happened where now we're on polar opposites, where there is no more middle. It's like these extreme people who want to uglify everything, that if there's an attractive female in a game, that's a problem. I'm just like, okay, what? We see that with Mortal Kombat, what they've done. And I'm like, what? How do you go from where it started to where it is now? I would say even with God of War, where it started, where it is now. And then you have the other extreme where it's like, oh, I want to turn, the black girl in Spider-Man 2, I want to turn her white. Or, all the characters, in what's the game? Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Oh, she's ugly. Why does she have hair on her face? I'm just like, bro, that's basement dweller talk. If you've never seen a woman in real life, you would say that, right? It's just these too far extremes. And I'm just, as somebody who just wants to play a good game with a good story, with decent graphics, right? I don't need to, I don't need to have the top of the line, but I also don't want any freaking, Crash Bandicoot on the PS2. Not that that was bad, but the standard right now has been raised that like, bro, just give us something refreshing. That's it. That's all we need. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like dealing with, your mom and dad, going at it every day. Bro, it's frustrating, bro. It's frustrating. I'm like, you just got off of, or at least I got off of playing, a masterpiece, which was, Resident Evil Requiem. I'm just like, bro, can we have some peace, bro? Can't we all just get along? Anyways, those are my thoughts on the DLSS, 5 scandal that's going on in the AI slop. That's my take on this one. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe. Until next time, guys, keep animating.